Okay, let's do it again.
Skip to my Lou, my darling.
Hi guys, it's Lou. As you can see from my naked face, it's Foundation Friday. And today we're looking at Maybelline's Fit Me foundation. Now, there are two Fit Me foundations. This is Dewy Plus Smooth, and the other one is Matte Plus Poreless. The Dewy Smooth is for normal to dry skin, and the Matte and Poreless is for normal to oily skin. So of course, Dewy Smooth it is. I chose Fit Me today for one reason, because I already have it and because I've been using it and I like it and I feel like I'll be able to give you more information in that sense. All right, let's read a little bit about Dewy Smooth. Maybelline's Smoothing Concentrate hydrates rough patches, leaving skin with a naturally luminous finish. Sign me up. Fit Me Dewy Smooth comes in 24 shades, while the Matte and Poreless comes in 40 shades. What kind of crap is that? But the Dewy Smooth comes with 18 SPF, and I'm all about sunscreen, so Matte and Poreless does not. We win. Speaking of shades, I had 110 before. It was too light. I chose 115, and I think it's a little bit on the pink side. I might be a little more yellow, but who cares? Okay, here's my very moisturized skin, which I always have before I put any foundation on. Okay, let's find a rough patch, as it says. It's going to make my rough patches luminous. This way. So redness here, dark circles here, just like broken blood vessels. Oops, I flipped you off. Sorry. So I'm just going to use my fingers because that's how I do it. So you can compare the side with foundation to the side without. Let me get a closer look. Wrong side. Now I'm considering for these Foundation Fridays to get my little microscope, handheld microscope, and see the foundation close up, because one of the big things for me is if the foundation settles into my pores. And this way you guys would be able to see that as well, whether or not it does. It's definitely not full coverage, but I don't always want full coverage. Next week I'm going to be reviewing foundation that is full coverage. And once in a while, Foundation Fridays will be Concealer Fridays. So to me, from at least, I don't know, 3 feet away, I like the look of Dewy Smooth. Let's do the other side and make it even. Have you guys ever put on like all of your makeup, foundation, blush, powder, the rest, only to have to take it off because your face is so dry you forgot to put moisturizer on before everything, and you just cannot go the day feeling the way you do? No? Okay, never mind. So now that it's on both sides of my face, not the forehead, I can really appreciate the finish that you get with this foundation. Oh, you know what I think I should do every Friday after a foundation the week before is tell you how much I liked it after wearing it a while. Last week we had that CoverGirl swirly foundation. I don't like it. I don't like the feeling that it gives my face. I don't like the fact that trying to put makeup on over it, whether it's contour or blush or what have you, it just resists it and just doesn't seem to blend well. So I would leave the house with just this, especially knowing that it is SPF 18. My cheek is so red here. What's going on? It is hot. It's hot here today. Not hot. Okay, so 57 degrees to me is hot, whatever, menopause. Since I'm going to be putting on the rest of my makeup, I'm just going to do concealer here. I will not subject you to the rest of my makeup application, but I will be coming back after wearing Dewy Smooth for the day, which I've done several times before. That's why I'm doing a video, because I do recommend this foundation a lot. Now this might look a little, well, dewy or shiny right now, and that is because, of course, I don't want to say greasy, but greasy face before I put on my foundation. I don't mind the shiny look to a degree. I don't love looking like a glazed donut, but I do appreciate looking like it's a summer day and I'm just glistening. I'm gonna leave you here and I will be back after a few hours, full makeup, probably not as shiny, and I'll let you know a little bit more about today's foundation. Okay, see you guys in a bit. All right, you guys, I'm back. It's not the same day. No, it's a day later, and I just have to come to terms with the fact that I am not fantastic at follow-up. Not the same day anyway. Today I did use Fit Me foundation, so at least we have another day to evaluate how well this foundation wears. And I have to say, pretty good. The beginning of this video, or yesterday, I put Fit Me foundation on and I didn't do anything else to my face. I basically just wore that for the day the way it was. And when taking off my makeup, I normally use a makeup wipe before actually washing my face, and not a whole lot of foundation came off on that wipe. So I'm thinking it wore off during the day, which is fine and understandable since I didn't use a primer or any setting spray. It was basically to have some coverage on my face for the day. But this morning when I put on Fit Me foundation, I also put on contour, concealer, blush, and believe it or not, powder. I think when I use a foundation that is this, well, dewy, a little bit of powder is okay. Now that it's the end of the day, let's check it out. I've got the concealer creases, which is no big surprise. I feel like I have enough experience with this foundation to give it an honest score. I have worn it a lot. I'm gonna say 8.5. Yeah, 8.5, almost 9. I have yet to find a 10, but when I do, you guys will know about it. Which reminds me, last week when I scored the CoverGirl Plus Olay foundation, I gave it an 8, and I must rescind that score. I now give it a 6. From me anyway, it might work for others. So I do recommend the Fit Me foundation whether you have oily skin and want to use the Poreless and Matte, or if you have dry skin like me and want to use the Dewy and Smooth. It's just a good foundation. I'm trying to keep the next few Foundation Friday videos on drugstore foundations because I've had quite a few requests for that. But if there are any other foundations you'd like me to try, please put it down in the comment section below and I will do my best to give that one a whirl. But for now, that's it for this Foundation Friday video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't already subscribed but would like to be, please hit that button down below and you'll see me very soon with more videos. Bye guys.